because we got like because we got about 5 or 10 minutes left. But so Tampa Bay, they've got Brady, and who I don't care what anybody says, he's still a top tier quarterback. I think his issues this season, because the offense just hasn't been there. But I think it's more has to do with his offensive line than anything. He just hasn't had the time to throw. And I mean, you have to have protection for your guys to get deep, like he wants to throw it. And they're just not giving him enough time. And so now he's stuck playing dink and dunk, and teams are just zeroing in on that. This is probably the worst possible defense that he could be going up against in the 49ers, because they did say that Bosa, and I'm going to get into the injury report in a minute, but they did say that Bosa will be playing. So all the people that were scared that he wasn't going to play, he will be playing. This defensive line has, and Eric Armstead is back, and I mentioned it on my last show. Eric Armstead is going to be a huge key to this game, because what does Brady like to do? He likes to step up in the pocket and let those defensive ends fly around, fly around him. So it's going to be imperative for Eric Armstead to put pressure up the middle, to not allow him to step up in the pocket. And I'm hoping I haven't been a fan, as much as I love DeMeco Ryans. I haven't been a fan of the way that they put their defensive linemen, the stance the formation that they put them in, like where they put all three to one side and they put one to the other. I don't even know what to call that. But it's to me, it's just I liked the wide nine. As much as we kind of struggled against the run, I felt like when they had the wide nine, it really worked for with the linebackers that we had. But I think that this is the worst possible defense, because we're going to get pressure and we're only going to rush for the most part. I don't think DeMeco blitzes Brady a whole lot, and I don't think he's going to have to. But what do you think? What do you think of the keys to against Brady and the 49ers defense, kind of matching up against him?
You're 100% dead on with the offensive line thing. I watched our game against them, in which we should have won. I watched this game against the Saints, which the Saints should have won. I think you guys are going to beat these guys going away. I mean, I don't think it's going to be close by the third quarter. I really do. Look, Evans is still there. Godwin's still there. They got Fournette. They still have some guys on that offense, but the line has been horrific. I mean, horrific. And I know that offensive line play, don't I, Pete?
Yeah.
So, and watching him play was like watching us play early on. Like, he's just getting killed back there. He can't get comfortable. He can't get into his throws. He can't get Evans deep. He can't get Godwin deep. Like, all the things that made that Bucs offense the Bucs offense have died with this offensive line. And I think you guys are just going to do what you do. And I think what Ryans is doing, and I've watched a bit of the Niners ball this year, besides us. I think he's just attacking weaknesses. The offensive lines, like we've been talking about, have been so torn up in the NFL this year that he's just getting all the pressure where he feels he knows he's got the horses to get there. He knows he has the guys that can get there quick. So he's just overloading the weakest points. And you're right. If it doesn't work, it does leave a massive hole somewhere else. It does set up the screen very well. It sets up, an audible to a run away, it's like a stretch, something like that. It does lead to those things on occasion, but I just think that he's game planning the weak points in those lines. And I know it damn well worked against us. Yeah. And I really don't think you guys are even going to be tested heavily in this game. I think you're going to beat the hell out of Brady, as long as you don't melt down on offense. But again, look at the Bucs defense. Yeah, White and Levante are still there, but that front seven's been beat up. Shaq Barrett's done, right? Isn't he out for the year?
I want to say that he is.
Their ace pass rushers out. Again, watching us play them, we just sort of self-destructed, but there was nothing special happening there. Winfield's been in and out with the injuries. They're weak at corner. I mean, really, as long as you guys don't get too hooked on being in the middle of the field where all the talent of that defense is, I think if you guys test the edges, I think if you guys suck White and Levante in with play action, do those things, set up Purdy in the right way, it's going to be a walkthrough. I mean, I really, really believe that. And I could be wrong if I want to be in a dogfight. You know the NFL, man. It can all look a certain way and go totally the opposite way. But
for sure.
I don't think
go ahead.
Brady in the fourth quarter. I just don't see it.
Yeah, that's the thing is I would love to see them go up early, and this is something that Shanny has struggled with throughout this season. But I want to see them get a lead early, and I want to see them maintain it and put the gas pedal on and not just stop going at, because that's the thing about Brady is they showed last week, you just can't get up 2 scores and then get complacent.
No,
because that's not enough. It's not enough. At any moment, like if your defense gets, like I said, gets complacent and they just start playing prevent, he's going to carve you up. He's going to carve you up. It's going to happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Godwin, those guys are still there. Fournette's still there. Like, this is not a bare cupboard on offense. It's not like us. It's a little different. Like, there's Pro Bowl talent. There's big money talent still on that offense right now. So you've got to, but again, like you said, the line, like we were touching on, the line play has been so bad that, you guys just go in and do your thing, man. And if the Niners go in there and play the defense they can play, and they just get running buck wild on them, I don't see this being a problem win at all.